Well, evening everybody, it's Tuesday evening and we are fishing Manor Farm at the Linaea complex. We managed to get on to, I think it's called Brownies, is it? Which is supposedly a hot peg, but it's fishing chronic to say the least. It is. So yeah, so anyway, we've found a spot, 27 wraps. Thank you Brad Greening and Carl Palmer for the inside info, always helps. And casting towards the life buoy on the opposite bank. Got two rods tightly on a spot there, and it went down with a nice padunk. And the right hand rod is probably off it by about 10 yards. Just to see if we can possibly pick up one of the bigger fish on the outside of it. So, like I say, 27 wraps, so I've spawned what, 20 spoms out, something like that. Obviously you don't know who's been here before. So we've gone in a bit light, spawned that out, and probably 10 of those, 15 of those I would say had hemp in, and then 5 just at the end was just pure sweet corn. The mix is the power particle hemp in essential cell with the power particle spom. That's been drenched in 2 tins of condensed milk, carnation, the tins, warmed up and then poured on, and it's got a bit of cut up prototype sweet boil in it as well. So we've got 2 12mm yellow pineapple pop-ups and a 15mm. 2 are on the double chod filament rig that I use, that I've shown you. And 1 is on the Ronnie rig. So we'll see. Yeah, never fished this like, no, I fished it once many moons ago and I had spike, and that was actually the time I came down here. I had spike off here, had about 5 or 6 other fish, and then moved onto St John's into the channel because the wind had changed, and I was over at the car park side in the bay. Wind had changed, nothing doing, moved over to there and had the box common out of St John's. That must be about 10 years ago now. Yeah, in fact it was funny because somebody sent me the Carp, I think it was the Angling Times snippet, on the 10-year anniversary of it. I think it was 10 years, or was it 9 years? I don't know. Oh, who gives a shit? But aye, so that was nice to get that sent. I think somebody sent it me last year. So, but aye, so Hardwick and Smiths was closed for a match today. It was opening up at 6, but just fancied something a bit different. So yeah, we'll see what happens. The rods are all set up using the new Summit Tackle stage stands. That I think they're coming out quite shortly. I think they're just waiting for packaging, but they'll be out shortly. Pocket bit of kit, really. Why do I use the word pocket? I'm not even from London. They're a lovely bit of kit, very well designed. Some added features to them, as in the bottom of them, it's got a specially lathed bottom, so there can't be any twist in any direction, front or back, left or right, so when it digs in. I've got them on my little green stage stands with the AstroTurf on, which you've all seen before. So yeah, quite a lot of floating weed about. It's very weedy. We were going to go on to B2, but that's closed for weed cutting this week, so we can't go on there. Oxley's is rammed, St John's is rammed. I think there's a few pegs closed because the fish were spawning. And Linaea, very different to other day ticket waters, because when the fish have spawned they close the lake for 2 weeks, which I think is a absolute brilliant idea, and it's very nice for a day ticket water to actually put fish welfare before pound notes. So they do that to obviously give the fish a bit of a rest, to recuperate. As we all know, there's fish boshing all over the place, to the right of where my spot is, unfortunately. So that'll be noted for tomorrow if they continue to do that, because one rod will be going right then. So yeah, it's really nice for a day ticket fishery to be doing that. And unusual as well, to be fair. It's a very traumatic time for them, innit? And afterwards, they have to recover. You know, they go through a lot. So yeah, big round of applause to Linear for that. There you go, round of applause. So yeah, thanks for all the nice comments regarding the Windsor View Session 1. Session 2 goes up next Tuesday. I think is it next Tuesday? Yeah, I think it's next Tuesday. Yeah, the Session 2, so hopefully you'll enjoy that as well. And hopefully we'll get into something tonight. So, anyway, if I don't speak to you through the night, I shall give you an update in the morning before I go to work. Okie dokie. Right. See you later. Bye-bye now. Evening everybody. It's Wednesday evening now. So we're just going into the second night. Got back from work and I was fishing with Rob. He was next door to me, and I think it's called Muddy. He wasn't feeling that, so we went over to Hardwick Smiths, had a look, went down to peg 7 because obviously it's been a warm day, and there was loads of fish there, so we had to go on the surface. Got them going, and I had my float out, and then Rob cast over the top of me and said, I'm going to intercept him, blah blah blah. 2 foot away from me, fish comes up, takes his bait. I feel as if I've had my pants tucked down, and honest to God, man. So yeah, then he had another one, and then I'm like, right, I'm going. So I'm back on Manor, got the rods back out. I've not put any bait in tonight. because I think there's been an algae bloom on here. The water is a very, very murky, horrible colour. And to be fair with you, I'm going to be truthful, I'm being lazy. I cannot be arsed to move. I know I should. I know I'm going to sit here and probably blank, but I've just not got it in me to pack up my gear and barrow it back to the van, then barrow it to another swim and move. Now it's going to cost me fish, and I know it, but I'm willing to live with that. So anyway, so we've got 2 rods back on the spot, 27 wraps towards the life buoy, 2 very close. And what I've done is, tonight I've put an 8-foot zig out on red foam. I've not put a tail rubber on because there is a bit of weed, so I've not put a tail rubber on. I've put a bit of PVA tape round the lead clip, and I've cut it down also, so as soon as that has a take, it's going to obviously drop the lead, which obviously is what we're wanting. So yeah, we'll see what happens there. Sorry for not doing an update this morning. I couldn't be arsed. I'm really not feeling it this week. I'm having one of them weeks where I can't be bothered. There's a lot of crap going on at the minute, which is affecting my head, both in my life and somebody else's that I'm very close to. And yeah, so I'm not really in it this week. It's just cheap hotels this week rather than fishing, but we'll see what happens through the night. I'm not expecting to catch, which this will be one of the nights where you catch one of the big ones, but I'm not expecting to catch. I think Manor's done 4 fish in 10 days. I'm fishing to the best of my capability without bait. I don't think they're going to come to bait because everybody's spomming out and nothing's happening. So I've not caught any fish over the area where I spommed last night. So can't see the point in putting any bait out, to be frank, to be truthful with you. So yeah, so I'm being a right lazy twat this week, and I do apologise. It obviously cost fish and blah blah blah, and there'll probably be no fish. But this is what this blog's. Oh fuck! I've got the antibacterial gel, and I've just closed the lid, and it's gone all fecking over me. So I'm on a low this week. I'm not going to kid you not. So we all have them, don't we? You know what I mean? We all go through them stages. So I'm just on one at the minute, but I'll snap out of it. Won't be fishing next week, as I'm just going to work to and from home, and we'll be out the following week. We will. So you never know. I might get a burst of energy. Might get up early, see how I feel, see how I sleep, and go for a move. Don't know. We all want the sun to come, but when it comes, it's draining, isn't it? My bloody electric windows, I don't know whether I've said this to you, my electric windows ain't working on my transporter at the minute. And with the back being all flocked, soundproofed and all that sort of stuff, it's like a bloody sauna in there. It is. So I think that's draining me. So I'm just making excuse after excuse here, aren't I? No, it's just laziness. That's all it is. Laziness. Not feeling it. Not in the right headspace for fishing. But while you've got the rods in the water, there's always a chance. So we'll see. So if you don't hear me through the night, I'll try and come back to you tomorrow morning. If not, it'll be tomorrow evening again, as that'll be our last night. And You never know. Might catch one. Might not. Probably the latter. So we'll see. Alright? Catch us later. Bye bye. Well, hello everybody. It's Thursday morning. Nothing happened last night. Got up early, wound in, went for a walk round the lake. Or lakes, should I say. Hardwick Smith's fish are spawning, so that's closed. B2's closed for weed cutting. B1's rammed. Oxley's is rammed. Hunt's Corner, not really my cup of tea. St John's, half of it's closed for spawning. And obviously we're on Manor. So there's nowhere to move to, because I was going to move this morning, as I said. But there's nowhere to move to. So we're on a decent swim. We're on the areas where fish come from, and yeah. So it's time to go and do a bit of work. I'm not even going to put any food out, I don't think, because there's no point, because there's nothing happening. The lake looks just dead. There are a few fish topping here and there, you know what I mean, but they're not on my area, they're on somebody else's area. Very close to my area, but just out of reach. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this is going to be a blankety blank checkbook. I'm absolutely positive it's going to be. But we shall see. I don't know, because the guy in the car park, the centre swim, he must be casting out virtually to the edge of the bay entrance, which is a fair chuck. And I don't think it's his water, but I can't be arsed saying anything. But anyhow, never mind. We shall see what happens. So a bit of a boring one, this one, and I do apologise, but hey, there's nothing we can do. There isn't. Nothing we can do. So I'll sign off. I'll have a think about at work what I can actually talk about. Maybe talk about a kettle or something. He's on the edge of the bay, man. That's just not right. I don't think. But anyway, so yeah. So I'll sign off, go to work, have a think what we can talk about, and I'll give you a call later. Okay, bye bye. All morning everyone. It's Friday morning and we're just about to pack up to go to work. It's about 6 o'clock. It's blistering sunshine. And yeah, we've had nothing. The fish hasn't been caught all week off the lake. The lake's pretty full, as I've said. We're in a decent peg, we're on the right area, but the fish just aren't having it. So we have had our first blankety blank, as they say. So happens to us all. Can't catch everywhere, and yeah, it's been difficult. Have I fished to the best of my capabilities on here? Not really. Should I have moved? Yeah, but there was nowhere to move to. You know, B2 was shot, B1 was rammed. Hardwick and Smiths, I could have got on there for a night, but you know, they started spawning, so I would have had to move off there. St John's was closed at the beginning because they were spawning. I think it's reopened now, but again, you know, it's in the deep end. They ain't going to be in the deep end in this weather. You know, it's 24 degrees. I mean, there's fish showing here everywhere. You know, last night we had a 5-foot zig out on black foam. That didn't do anything either. You know, we put some bait out at the start of the week. I don't think they're coming to bait. You know what I mean? I don't think they're wanting bait. I don't think they're wanting anything on the minute. Like I say, the water's a really, really funny colour. Speaking to Ian, you know, he thinks there's, like we've said, there's been an algae bloom. And I think these fish are just waiting to spawn. And I think they're going to go for it this weekend. It's to be hot today, no wind. You know, I'm pretty confident if there's fish round about me and they want it, I can catch them. There's been fish round about me, you know, there's been fish cruising about, but they're just not wanting it at the minute. So there's no point in my book, there's no point in putting food in just for putting food in, so to speak. You know, I've been fishing on the spots. There's no ducks diving on me or coots, so I know. The food hasn't gone. We've tried a variety of colours, yellow being the prominent one, because it's linear. We've gone to pink, you know, the washed out pink colour, the old diamond white. Even the diamond white hasn't caught me a fish. What is that about? What is that about? But it is what it is, isn't it? We all go through them, don't we? But yeah, it's been one of them days. What I'm going to do, I'm going to reel in off the spot quickly. There's a bit of fizzing going up in a certain area, so I'm going to wind in and I'm going to put a rod on it, just a single hook bait, and see if we can nick one. See what happens from there. So if I don't come back to you, thanks for watching. Sorry nothing to show you, but like I say, the blogs are true, the blogs are real, whether I catch or whether I don't. I'll see you all later. Take care. Bye bye.